Hello out there, YouTube community. Josh here with another one of my videos of having fun roasting the federal government at their incompetence. For those that wonder why I'm saying incompetent, if you Google search the Dunning-Kruger effect, it explains what the government is suffering from and refusing to admit to. And since it involves Joe Biden and he's a hypocritical tax cheat and some thoughts on the IRS, I felt it was only fair to wear a hoodie that's, eventually going to get stolen from me. As you can see, it's got the cat in the hat with the "Let's Go Brandon, fuck Joe Biden," and it reads, "Just glad to be on the side that believes in God, has the most guns, and knows which restroom to use because of America being so divided at this time." Okay, so I had to go to the library today to pick up and print off some paperwork for my class ring because it's got a lifetime warranty because my finger grew to a ring size 12 from when I originally got it. I was a 10 or an 11 on my ring finger. All right, and they have these books that you can pick up from the IRS, and it shows the outlays of what the federal government, meaning what Congress, has spent the money on. See, the Treasury Department just tracks, the IRS just tracks the data, meaning where the money's going, based on the accounting records. They're bookkeepers, they're accountants. The accounting college I was going to go to, Sawyer School in Pittsburgh, when I was accepted as a junior in high school, with my grade point average, and I'm going to get to that with my transcripts in a moment, offered courses to be an IRS tax auditor. But the outlays is the expenses. Look at that. Social Security, Medicare, and other retirement, 29%. Social programs, that would be welfare, by the way, entitlement programs and handouts. Say for like groups of lazy asses who sit around playing video games all day while using fictitious LLCs to launder money and blackmail the manager of that video game to do what they want so they can spread and promote the message of communism. Okay? 39% plus 20, or 33% plus 29%. Well, that's 62%. Okay? And they actually explain, what the income level was versus the outlays. That's $2.775 trillion, okay, of deficit in 2021. Okay, fiscal year 2021. And see, this is what I love about the IRS. They're very transparent, unlike the rest of the federal government, which are about as transparent as swamp water or a cesspool, okay? Kind of like when Joe Biden says, "I take classified documents seriously." What he really meant was, "I take classified documents seriously. I do." Okay? Now notice they also show the income, okay? Social Security, Medicare, unemployment, and other taxes. Okay, so that's like your 401ks or retirement taxes. All right, so your Social Security, Medicare, if you're on unemployment, it's taxed at a federal rate of 15%, but you have that as optional. If you don't pay the taxes while you're on unemployment, you got to file them on your return at the end of the year. If you have them taken out initially, you can claim those as additional taxes paid in to increase your refund on your return at the end of the year. Personal income taxes, 30%. Corporate income taxes, 5%. Excise, customs, estate, gift, and miscellaneous taxes, 5%. So that'd be like sales tax, things like that. Excise taxes are gasoline and diesel fuel, things like that. Borrowing to cover deficit, 41%. That doesn't look too good. But we're going to get into that, actually, because the beautiful thing about having a Discover card is they show you how your credit score works. And we all know that with, my credit rating and the history of my credit over 19 years of never missing a payment, that with almighty government in danger of defaulting on their debt for the first time in the history of the country because they're flat broke from all the spending on fucking welfare programs, as we can see by the numbers, by making everybody, you can rely on almighty government can take care of you, almighty government can't balance a damn checkbook. All right, so we're going to take a look at how your credit score works. You'll notice my credit score went down to 739, okay? Now, my credit score is on par with 2 generations behind me of people over the age of 56. People in my generation of 36 to 45, I'm still far above them. And as you look at the history of my credit score, I peaked out at 834. Mind you, it can only go to 850. And we're going to look at why it went down. Okay, I had to pay off my car loan when a rogue insurance agent at a Chevy dealership that handles Allstate, Progressive, and various insurance claims totaled out my car when the damage was less than the total value of the vehicle, which means it was not actually a total loss by insurance policy. So that rogue agent actually cost Progressive more money and pissed off a customer. Fortunately, the 2 lovely ladies that work for Progressive did a great job helping me keep my car and getting me set up with a rental and things like that. All right. 2 very fine young ladies that were working hard to make sure I was taken care of in my insurance company. All right, because I've never had problems with Progressive. Okay, let's see. Where does it show what's hurting? Oh, there it is. What's helping? Oh, no missed payments. Congress ain't going to be able to say that here come June 5th. What's hurting? Revolving utilization on credit is too high. All right, so let's go ahead and click on revolving utilization because Discover will tell you what it does. All right. Why does revolving utilization matter? Revolving utilization is one indicator of how much you owe on your accounts. The amount you owe lenders is one of the most important factors. Let's read that again. The most important factors that impacts your credit score and makes up about 30% of it. That means as your revolving utilization goes up, your credit score goes down. They're inversely proportional, Congress. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Y'all got some college degrees. I would think you should know it. Okay. Now, the reason I'm so good with numbers, so you guys have an understanding of who I am as a person. Okay, I went ahead and pulled my high school diploma transcripts here, because I had never gone to college. And you will notice in 11th grade, my junior year, General Business and Accounting 1, straight A's all through the year. Accounting 2, I got B's. Now at the bottom here, you'll notice this 16 plus 1, 21 plus 1. My plus 1 comes from Warren G. Harding High School, okay? That plus 1 is my mathematical skills and my ability to interpret and crunch numbers is so high. Warren City Schools allowed me to take Algebra 1, which is a high school course and a high school credit in junior high in 8th grade. Okay, Warren G. Harding High School also offered college courses back in the 90s, but I didn't take them. My older sister did, and you could earn college credits while in high school. They still do that program, actually. You'll also notice the RK credits. That's required credits by the state curriculum, okay? 16 and a half is all I needed to graduate. I graduated with 22. Okay, even though, a bunch of crooks and criminals, but there's my GPA, guys. And I thought I was 47th in that class. I was actually 49th out of 108. There you go, almighty government. There's my GPA, and I never miss payments on my debt, and I pay my debt off. In fact, we're going to go ahead and log out of that. So we're going to take a look at the U.S. national debt clock now. There's the national debt in real time. U.S. federal spending actual, $6.1 trillion. Federal tax revenue, 4.6. Wait, hold on. Something. Wait. Every American in the United States has to make sure that this part, the income part of our checkbooks, is numerically higher than this one for some reason. I'm guessing this concept doesn't apply to almighty government. And, looking at these numbers, I'm going to get into where I think it's all going, too. But, okay, so, usually for all of us Americans, okay, our green numbers are higher than our red ones. All right. Some other interesting numbers I found down here is total debt to GDP ratio. This number is very important. This means that our debt level exceeds the total amount of money we make from exporting goods and services to other countries by 133.95%. There you go, right there, yep. Our total gross domestic. So even if we took in every single penny and didn't spend a single penny, we still could not pay off the amount of debt we have in the same calendar year. That's pathetic, okay? A healthy debt-to-income ratio is under 40%. When I did it on my phone's DTI ratio calculator app, making fun of Biden on Facebook while tagging him on a debt relief ad on Facebook, the federal government was at a 509 debt-to-income ratio. A little above 40 there, guys. And this is another interesting fact. Medicare enrollees, 62,842,435. Medicaid recipients, 83,841,770. Now, how are more people receiving Medicaid than are even enrolled in the program? I would think that's fraudulent. If you're not enrolled in, I'm not enrolled in Medicaid. I pay the taxes, but I'm not collecting any of the benefits. So let's go ahead and take a look at, not in labor force. 99, almost 100 million out of 323 million in the United States. We have almost a third of the United States that are not in labor force at all. We have almost as many not in the labor force as in the labor force as full-time workers. We have 26 million part-time workers. Cost of living wise, median new home in 2000, $161,000. Now it's almost $500,000 for a new home average cost. Median income, median income 31,000. Yeah, looking at the inflation numbers of the cost of owning a new home, the income doesn't seem to be matching the inflation for some reason. U.S. bankruptcies, well, right now we're at 443,236. Come like June 5th or June 9th or whatever, when the feds go broke, it's going to go up by one, but, what can I say? There's our population. So, I guess somebody's got to try to help the feds out. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Here's the numbers in real time. If I was an American right now, I'll tell you right now, you want to clean up America? Apply for the IRS. Apply to be one of the 87,000 tax auditors that Joe Biden wants to hire. Because I'm going to tell you what's hurting these numbers the most. It's the liberal Democrats like Joe Biden who owe over $500,000 in back Medicare taxes that he hasn't paid. But right now he's president of the United States, so he's immune from being charged. What they do is they create 501c3 charity organizations, and I'm going to show you how that works at the end of this video. Okay. Something I learned from dealing with the Dark Age Camelot community. There you have it right there, folks. Any organization classified by the IRS as a 501c3 charitable organization is exempt from paying taxes on its income. That is the easiest money laundering scheme in the United States of America. Create a charity. The dirty money comes in as a charitable donation, which the organization that makes the donation gets a tax credit. You, as the administrator of the charitable organization, can claim it as income that is tax-free. That's exactly, if you look at the pattern of behavior with the liberal Democrats, Bill and Hillary Clinton's Clinton Foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the Obama Foundation, what have any of them done for society? I can tell you all about what Volunteers of America and St. Jude's Research Center does. Okay, I actually make donations to them. Okay, I did my research on them. I can tell you about United Way and the Salvation Army and Goodwill. I can't tell you anything that those organizations have done as far as Clinton and Bill and Melinda Gates. Oh, wait, no, I stand corrected. I did see it on Facebook the other night that Bill and Melinda Gates their foundation funds a bunch of for-profit companies that make donations to the United States Center for Disease Control. And it's, oh, wait. I need to go get my Gun Owners for Trump 2024 hat and coat it with the aluminum foil I have on my dining room table in the kitchen because, as I recall, isn't Bill Gates one of the ones that's pushing the COVID-19 vaccine? Thanks for watching, folks. Take care.